go to the used bookstore today, and hopefully I will find what I'm looking for. I don't have a lot of money, but I'm hoping it won't be too expensive. I just want a few books, and I want to look at their free section. Yeah. So.
Number 2 was when I got back there.
Been a few days, so I wanted to show you the haul. I got I Must Betray You by Ruta Sepetys, and we are following the communist regimes that are crumbling across Europe. A 17-year-old Kristen dreams of becoming a writer, but the Romans aren't free to dream. They are bound by rules and force. Under the dictatorship of Nicolas Curticio and the country governed by isolation and fear, Kristen is blackmailed by secret police and becomes an informer. He's left with two choices: to betray everyone that he and everything that he loves, or use his position and creativity to the most notorious evil dictator in Europe. Kristen risks everything to unmask the truth behind the regime and give a voice to his people. So, I like Ruta Sepetys. I normally like her writing. I wasn't quite fond of The Fountain of Silence, but that was because I didn't quite understand it. And the other one I have not read, besides this one, is Out of the Easy, which I'm going to have to look into. But there's that one. And, hardbacks are $1, and paperbacks, well, the day I went, hardbacks were $1. Paperbacks run anywhere from $2 to $4. Some of these were on the free cart, which I was very thrilled about. I got the Kill a Mockingbird, which I have read, but I would like to reread. I forgot what my brain was fixing to say. So this takes place in the 20th century. This has been translated into 40 languages. And So a lawyer defends a black man and risks everything. On the free card, along with Kill a Mockingbird. I don't know a lot about it. Sylvia, my brain must be on her. Sylvia Sutherland spins the engaging tale of curses and abandoned gifts and a touch of gold, thoughtful addition to the myth of King Midas, told through his daughter Chorus perspective. So that will be interesting. Tell you how far behind I am on this series. But I was not gonna pass up $1 for this. Anita Blake is a small and dangerous in her turf at St. Louis and her job in a U.S. Marshal Supernatural branch. She is faced with a horrifying monster and brutal courier and other. Considering the things she tends to go, so she's gonna marry a vampire. Yeah, Jean Claude. So, anyway, the next book I got it for a friend, and then wanted to have a copy of my own, so I'm gonna have to wait for that. I got the Nancy Drew. It's a pop-up book, and I was like, well, why not? Just give it to my friend. She's been trying to collect these and stuff. And then I was like, I was kind of having second thoughts because I don't know what happened to my Nancy Drew collection, but so that's what I mean by that. But I'm glad I gave it to her, and I know that she's enjoying it. I have the Murder, She Wrote, and of course I've been trying to get into these. I know a lot of them lately have been out of print, so it's really hard to find these. So when you find them, you get them. Murder, She Wrote, Murder on the Queen Elizabeth II, and Jessica Fletcher is from Cabot Cove. She's an acclaimed mystery writer. On the dream voice of the illustrious Queen Elizabeth II comes a nightmare journey in danger. Jessica is accepted an offer that is too good to be true. All the fabulous free trip on Queen Elizabeth II, a pair of lectures of the arts and the mystery of script and play entertainment her fellow passengers. But the legendary leading lady is slain, and Jessica, of course, being Jessica, has to solve it. To retire in Florida for a funeral, Portia Shelby, a former neighbor from Cabot Cove, and Jessica Fletcher and her old friend Dr. Stess Hazel discovered. I'm not saying that last name right, so whatever. And discovered the apparent death from natural causes, and it seems a potent pill along the Portia's heart medication. So, yes. So, the Highland Fling for murder. Jessica Fletcher and a group of friends from Cabot Cove take off for the British Isles and the castle in Scotland. It became known for its vacation, except its ghosts and its murders. So I like creepy stuff, so I might pick this up next for my spring vacation. Scotland's most celebrated witch is executed a long time ago with a pitchfork in her heart, and is said to haunt the Inspector George Sutherland at his family home. We'll probably be picking up around Christmas, honestly. Jessica Fletcher is unwrapped deadly puzzle when she sets out to discover who killed Santa Claus, aka, her neighbor Rory Bent, who plays Saint Nick. Yeah. So on the free card, I kind of forgot about it, and then I looked at it. Long-term rainstorm leads Englisher Amelia to Michael Holster's young, almost charming old order community in Hickory Hollow. It is the first book, and I feel like I've seen this before or maybe read this before, but it's not registered that I have read this before, so I will probably be taking this with me to vacation. And with that, I will see you in the next one.